Over the years, humanity has seen mysterious and unexplained things. While a lot of experts have tried to debunk most of these conspiracy theories, there are still some that remain to be an enigma to this very day. Before we continue, please take some time to subscribe to Dailydose, like, and share this video with your friends. And to this very day, these mysterious events still keep coming. We have seen ancient creatures appearing in the modern world, ghost stories coming to life, and mysterious disappearances. When a submarine suddenly appears in the middle of the street, it quickly turned into another enigma. People were having a good day shopping in the town square when something strange happened. At first, there was a loud scraping noise. People looked around to see what was making it, but could not identify it. It seemed to come from underground. And as if in perfect timing, everyone felt the ground shake. People started screaming and ran to the sidewalk when they noticed the pavement cracking. They could see something emerging from underground. People stopped in their tracks, curious and watching in horror. They could see something metallic. As the mysterious object emerged in the middle of the street, they slowly could make it out as it towered over cars. They could not believe what they were seeing, and their jaws dropped. Rising up from the pavement is the hull of a submarine. There were a lot of questions from the public. How could a submarine emerge from under the ground and in the middle of their city? Should anyone be held responsible for it? As emergency services arrived at the scene, the crowd of curious bystanders grew. Emergency services were shocked to see what they were dealing with. They made a security perimeter and called in the experts and authorities. City officials, scientists, engineers, and cops gathered around the submarine. Nothing made sense about its emergence. The only way to know for sure what was going on is to get inside the submarine itself. A team was formed to enter the submarine. They tried to access the hatch and opened it slowly and carefully. The team waited for a while before they entered. They waited for any reaction or movement, but there was only silence. One by one, they entered the submarine, and what they saw inside left them stunned. The interior of the submarine was nothing like they expected. It was far from what one would expect a submarine would look like. This mysterious submarine had futuristic gadgets lined up on the walls. The control panel had blinking lights, and it is easy to tell that this technology is far more advanced than what the government has. Nobody knew how to operate the thing. It was clear that this was no ordinary submarine. The interior of the submarine looked like it came from a science fiction movie. This highly sophisticated submarine was unlike anything anyone on the team has seen. The team moved around to explore further. As they moved forward, they found something else. Their eyes widened. This day is just getting weirder and weirder. The deeper they went into the submarine, the more questions formed. This time, they see a humanoid figure laying motionless in a pod-like chamber. The humanoid was dressed in a sleek silver suit. It appeared to be in a state of suspended animation. One of the team members said that it looked like it was frozen in time. Meanwhile, news of the submarine appearing out of nowhere spread in the city. The crowd got bigger as people gathered to satisfy their curiosity. Media outlets started to arrive on the scene, hoping to be the first to unveil the truth about this strange phenomenon. Speculations and conspiracy theories emerged. These theories covered everything from aliens to time travelers. People accused the government of covering up something. Everyone started to question reality itself. Efforts were made to keep things quiet about the humanoid inside the submarine. The team inside the submarine meticulously examined it, but the technology being used in the pod was beyond their comprehension. All attempts to wake the mysterious creature were in vain, as it remained in a frozen state, unresponsive to any of their attempts. They could not even see its face because the suit had a mask. Nobody dared to open the pod just yet. Wall-high barricades were put up around the submarine at dawn so they could transport the pod to a secured facility without anyone noticing. They also took away any technology they could detach from the walls to examine further. In the end, the submarine and its occupant remained to be a mystery. It became a symbol of the unknown and a solid reminder that there are still mysteries in the world that defy reality. Even in the modern world where we all have this technology and scientific advancements are made, there is still room for mysteries. And just like the submarine that appeared in the city, Some of these mysteries were covered up by the government. Sometimes, no matter how much we search for the truth, we just can't find the answers. In the remote Qinghai province, there is a pyramid near the summit of Minti Beigong, with 3 caves at its base. In these caves run lines of what looks like old lead-based pipes. The pipes go on for miles around the mountain and nearby Lake Toxin. Out of the 3 caves, 2 have collapsed. Only 1 remains accessible, and the Chinese government has made it off-limits. Scientists claim that these pipes are naturally formed. No more official information is released by the government. For several years, people residing in Taos, New Mexico, have reported hearing a strange and distant humming sound. It is a low-pitched sound that is often described as a distant diesel engine operating. However, all attempts to record it has failed. The sound could not be picked up by microphones and was undetected by VLF antennae. Congress had assigned scientists from all over to look into it, but the source and nature of the Taos Hum remains to be a mystery to this day. In Japan, there is the Dragon's Triangle, also called the Devil's Sea, located 100 kilometers between Tokyo and Miyake Island. It is similar to the famous Bermuda Triangle, wherein a lot of vessels have gone missing once they cross this area. The Japanese government sent a research vessel carrying 100 scientists to investigate what is going on in the Dragon's Triangle, but the vessel and its occupants went missing too. Today, the Japanese government considers it a dangerous zone. The Festos Dis is one of the world's largest mysteries. The disc is made out of fired clay and dates back to the Middle or Late Minoan Bronze Age. It was discovered in 1908 and is currently on display at the Archaeological Museum of Heraklion. The Festos Disc has 241 tokens and 45 distinct symbols. Many attempts have been made to decipher the symbols, but have failed to this day. There was just not enough context available for experts to make an analysis that made sense. Area 51 is a popular modern-day mystery. The secluded U.S. military base in the Nevada desert has long been associated with alien and UFO sightings. Some say this is where the government keeps the aliens and where they have been researching alien technology. The government formally acknowledged its existence in 2013, but to this day, its purpose remains a mystery. The base is still active and many attempts have been made to infiltrate it, but the military base is heavily guarded. The Voynich manuscript is a handwritten illustrated codex originating in the early 15th century. To this day, nobody can fully decipher the unknown language. The origins, authorship, and purpose of the manuscript are also still being debated by experts. The 240-page manuscript is named after Wilfrid Voynich, the book dealer who bought it in 1912. Today, the Voynich manuscript is being held in the Beinecke Rare Book and Manuscript Library of Yale University. We all have heard stories of Bigfoot or Sasquatch. The large and hairy human-like creature is said to be residing in the forests of North America and Western Canada. Although some sightings have been faked, it has been revealed that the FBI actually has a file on Bigfoot. In the FBI's Freedom of Information Library, a file on the mythical creature exists, but it is not accessible. As we all know, the FBI only releases its files when the subject is deceased. Does the existence of this file confirm that Bigfoot is real and still alive? Vietnam's Hang Son Doong Cave is known to be the largest cave in the world. The cave was discovered in 1991 by a peasant who did not know its value. It was rediscovered in 2009 after the peasant told his story. The cave has an untouched forest, its own ecosystem, and its own river. It is estimated to be formed over millions of years, and the huge mystery of it all is how something this big stayed hidden for so long. In fact, the cave does not even show on Google Earth.